It's that time again for another game. We are at home to take on the Pistons. Let's see if we can get another win. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
Let's play Snipe.
Hey, Allie.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, there's a lot of different reasons why I'm number one, but I think it's just who I am as a person.
That's my
Someone
skull
that can
crusher.
turn into a leader for your team and be a franchise guy. I compose myself well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nerlens Noel.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Thank you, Crush.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivy is the off guard, and Bay the small forward.
You're going to make me have a
Isaiah
laugh
Stewart
attack
out there with
again.
Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Cunningham in at point guard. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Now here's Doncic. And stolen by
Get
Stewart.
the out of here.
Bay against Harris. Pass to Stewart. And he was camped in the lane there. It's a 3-second call. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
A nice shot by McGee.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's Ivy, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen on Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic.
Nope.
The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Boy, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovic any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Wood outside. They get it back. A nice shot by McGee.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Now here's Doncic. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's good for 2.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Bogdanovic.
It's pretty much watching you die.
Some solid D from Wood. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Ivy, defended by Hardaway. Ivy's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. To end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Here's Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Cunningham, guarded by Doncic. Outside for Bay. From outside the arc.
No.
The Mavericks pull it in. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother
Back in
them
there.
at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
They're really working the paint now.
The Pistons trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
That's my dude, George.
Bogdanovich on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Are you
All right, we're
shocked?
about halfway through
I'm
the
not.
season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted them.
Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Detroit. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bagley's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Cade Cunningham.
Bagley.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Doncic.
Uh-huh.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Mavericks trailing. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
The Pistons making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Yeah, Rip, give me the ball.
Here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Powell in the post. He's covered by Bagley. 2 points. That one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Burks. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Out to Bagley. 5 to shoot. And the Pistons, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Doncic is doubled. To the paint. Wood finds Harris. Doncic with it. Back to Wood. Fires for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Bagley against Powell. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Pistons have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Bogdanovich against Wood. Bogdanovich, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The offensive rebound.
Get back in there.
Powell's shot is off. The Pistons shooting 46% of the first quarter. Burks passes to Diallo. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
The 3 from Wood. Sinks it from distance.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Detroit calls timeout. Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And the switch here also for Detroit. Noel's checked in. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Outside Burks. From downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Burks. Pass to Bagley. Three-pointer. Wood grabs the board.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. A rebound by Burks. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. And here's Noel. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. Well, the Pistons shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Pass to Diallo. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Now Harris lets the three fly. The shot misses, and so it's JaVale McGee making things happen for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and don't go far. We'll be right back.
Oh, we need to turn this around, y'all.
Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Detroit has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Nerlens Noel out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 53%, a nice number.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Whatever the defense gives, that's
let's shoot your body.
a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Bey. Diallo outside. He shoots a 3.
Oh, God.
Drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot.
You're not going to hit them all.
Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah.
And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge.
Yeah, missed this one, too.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in.
Make that one.
The second from the line. And he nails the third. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Good job, buddy.
Now here's Dinwiddie, looking for his first basket, still in this one, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Cunningham passes to Bay. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And it's Cunningham missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba, and it's stolen by Noel. Wood against Cunningham. Floats one up, and the layup is good by Diallo. Diallo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleba, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Bay from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in the groove offensively, and they were in the comfort zone all game long in that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Noel.
Huh. That's a mismatch.
And he makes both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Diallo on the wing. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Wood misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bogdanovic passes to Bay. And again, the Pistons missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Yeah, I like the feel Neely Keener showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Diallo passes to Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And finished off by Kleba.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it.
Are you outside?
That rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. To the inside. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Detroit calls timeout.
And as we scored 4 points since the quarter started.
Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Kleba. O'Neal comes in for Wood. Green's checked in for Harris. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ntilikina. Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Burks comes in for Diallo. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Bogdanovich from long range. And they recover it. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Dinwiddie. This is the most they've led, 13 points. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Stewart. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from...
Two for 13. That's terrible. Over.
Deep in the second quarter. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures. Always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4. Someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Now here's Stewart. Outside Bagley. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Bagley's gotten his 3rd basket.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee tucks it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Dinwiddie. Noel, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham. Burks against McGee. Here's Ivy. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now here's Hardaway. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 3-pointer O'Neal. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit shooting just 35% from the floor. Outside Burks. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. Ooh, McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. .124 left in the first half. Bagley sets a screen. Clock at 4. A nice shot by Ivy.
And this is exactly
shotgun. You're back in there. Stay in there, dude.
In his jump shot, the consistency necessary to be successful.
Powell outside. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. That one no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Ivy. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
The defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tight.
Oh, his first basket.
They can't afford to give him open looks.
And Detroit has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Ivy's shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Doncic passes to McGee. Missed
Oh,
inside.
God.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Doncic with it. And out of bounds. The Pistons
Oh,
will
my
take it.
God.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey.
What are you talking to him for?
Your shot selection and your decision-making offensively.
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively.
Yep.
Not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right
They
after
just
this.
sit there in camp.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, they've got their rebounding to thanks for this lead. All first half, they were fighting for the boards. Those extra possessions make a big difference.
Man, if they can keep that going on the second half, man, they'll be in good place.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
You look at the explosiveness in this field. These guys put up highlights on a nightly basis.
And they love to top one another, whether it's in games or in this contest. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now. Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleba out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch.
I forgot one of my bench in the
Outside
game.
Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back
And
forth
one
from
thing.
long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Hits one, then misses
Dang
the
it.
second attempt from the line. Detroit shooting just 37% in the game. Shot left block, and it's in there. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
That's all you can do against Ivy. You know, sometimes he's going to bury a shot just right in your face.
Wood outside.
You mean like this?
The 3 ball fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Stewart against Hardaway. The three from Wood. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense. An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting
That's
from
my
the
dear
perimeter since
jerky.
halftime. Bogdanovich against Wood. Here's Ivy. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got 6. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Now here's Cunningham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ivy's shot is off.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Cunningham against Doncic. The layup misses.
Whatever.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pistons. At the line for 1.
Falls for Bogdanovich. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Now here's Powell. He has 6. Over to the left wing. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. Pass to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, let's sweat.
Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the
Let's
quarter.
sweat.
Boy, a major impact being made by Bogdanovich offensively. He's making it happen out there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Dallas no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cunningham's gotten his first basket of the night. And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
He's checked in for Hardaway.
First in shooting percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're first in the NBA in opposing field goal percentage. What a testament that is to the team. They all put in the work on the defensive end of the floor.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Harris on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Cunningham. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Doncic against Cunningham. Doncic passes to Harris. That three's off the mark. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Cunningham outside. Launches it. On target from range. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now here's Diallo. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Cunningham, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Cunningham's got 7.
Want to score in the NBA? Hicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
To the middle. Here's Powell. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Noel. Cunningham against Doncic. And it's Cunningham missing.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Pass to Powell. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Noel with it. Burks with it. Pounded by Harris. Tipped. Doncic against Diallo. Doncic right side.
There one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in supporting the lack of concentration.
That's good from Doncic. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba comes in for Christian Wood. And it's O'Neal in for Harris. And a switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Doncic hits them both. 1:19 left in the third quarter here. Now Burks. Pass to Ivy. Noel with a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And Noel hammers it down.
You know, Noel positions himself perfectly on these screens and capitalizes off these sets with a tenacity that is admirable.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8. Excellent D there from Noel.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
They get the rebound. The shake. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that.
Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. Kleba outside. Launches a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Burks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivy. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ivy's got 8.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Here's Dinwiddie, averaging around 6 a game. Kleber outside from deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleber. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, get the stops and take whatever offense gives it. Keep moving the basketball. Solid.
Just taking things one step at a time. Coach Casey.
That's my dude. That's my dude, Turkey.
The sound strategy. Dwayne Casey proving what a great communicator he is.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Amadou Diallo out there with Ivy. And it's Bay in at the 3.
That 3-point.
You know what? Let's do this. Danny Green. Josh Green.
Shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Here's Ivy. Diallo outside. Here's Ivy. From 8 feet. And again, it's Detroit converting.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
To the inside. Dinwiddie. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The Pistons trailing. Bay outside. Pass to Ivy. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. Back to Diallo. He puts up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Wow, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Diallo outside. Stewart finds Bay. No good on the 3. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Powell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And stolen by Diallo. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Kleber with a steal. Dinwiddie with it. Diallo picks him up. Top Kleber. There's the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. Timeout called, the Pistons. Player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Free fired.
Shot from the floor. I mean, come on now. It got to a point
That's my dear Dirky.
shot he took was going to find the bottom of the net. That's how locked in he was all game long.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Bey. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bey.
That's my dear Jerky.
And so Bey nails both of them. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to McGee. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside.
Are you still playing San Andreas tonight, or are you tired yawning face?
It doesn't go for him.
I can still play it after this game.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bey. And the call will be against
Good God.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
I just don't love the passing angle there.
Yeah, we gotta get the card from Millie.
Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like.
And that is the schedule
They'll go up against CJ
for the next couple of
and
games.
the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Yep.
And so Bey nails both of them. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot's good. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Bogdanovich on the wing.
Ooh.
Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the
Pelican, GS, Jazz, then Clippers.
Oh, big finish.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G.
Write that schedule down.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Deflected.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Outside, Green. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pistons shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Bey from long range. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Outside, Green. Buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former
Garbage
all day long. Play to win.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Christian Wood is checked in for Kleba. Harris comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Doncic has subbed in for Ntilikina. Detroit calls timeout.
Why'd you inbound the ball and call timeout?
Be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
That's my dear jerky.
Here's Cunningham. Fires from 14. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
What funny smartass.
In this game.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can
Yeah,
always
my friend's in a party chair with me, and he's playing Modern Warfare 2, Jitbird 2.
Three is up. Another 3 for Dallas.
For Big Wood can really knock it down.
And I don't know if you can hear him or not.
Any chance he gets.
Detroit is gone.
He's getting pissed off
From downtown in this final
because he's carrying the team and he's losing.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And he'll draw
Straight
the foul.
to the line.
He'll head to the line for 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
4th team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the line for 2.
Oh, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
First free throw's good.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hardaway. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. Detroit shooting just 42% so far in the game. Diallo finds Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Here's Doncic. Rebound Detroit.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Mavericks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Cunningham against Doncic. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
.43 seconds left in the fourth. Harris outside. Another three for Dallas.
Hey guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Pass to Bogdanovich. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 30 points.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The three from Wood. It counts.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
Yeah, I got two watching right now.
I appreciate their masterful performance.
Clapping hands.
Their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up.
Nice game, easy win.
LaForce. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
I hope you all enjoyed this video with another win. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And stay tuned for another game, which will be right here at home versus the New Orleans Pelicans. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.